Today on Karamo, one voicemail led to the demise of this couple.
We both cheated.
No, you cheated.
Oh, you didn't get someone pregnant?
But how are their accusations affecting their daughter?
I don't remember any good moments.
The only person it's really hurting is your 16-year-old daughter.
I'm willing to do whatever it takes to change.
Plus, you think for a year she's been cheating on you.
I have videotapes.
He put cameras in her bedroom. There's a control element that's happening here. How's everyone doing? Listen. 16-year-old Diamond called me because, in her words, she is tired of her parents arguing and she is tired of being emotionally involved. I got to find out what's going on with her. So can everyone please help me welcome 16-year-old Diamond to the Karamo Show. Hi, love. Come take a seat for me. First of all, I gotta just say to you, Diamond, we gotta give you some props and give it up to you because at 16, I didn't have the courage to come out here and do this, all right? Listen, seriously, you are already exhibiting a strength in you and a power in you that I hope continues with you as you keep growing into the woman you're gonna become. Seriously.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So I wanna know, what is going on with your parents? Please tell me, why did you call me?
It's happened for like 3 years. They can't get along for more than 24 hours. My dad feels like my mom, she's going in, wrecking his stuff, taking from him. And he has thought that I've done that a few times too, and I would never do that. He's my dad.
How does that make you feel when your father accuses you, his own daughter, of breaking his things?
It breaks my heart sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
It destroys the relationship with what we had at one point, because the fact that he could ever think that I would ever do anything like that hurts.
Is it destroying you as well?
It does. I don't know. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Here we go.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome,
It makes me think back then, like, he would never think that I would do anything like that. So why would you think that now, you know?
So I want to know, are your parents still together now?
No.
Okay. How long have they been apart?
Probably like a year, I guess, when my dad left.
Okay, so it's been a recent breakup. So you've been involved in this your entire life, and only recently, since they left. Are you still involved in the middle of all of this since he's been out the house?
Sometimes I do, yeah.
So even with him out the house, you're still caught in the middle. Yeah. So you said earlier that your father thinks that your mother is damaging his things as well as you. Do you think that your mother's damaging his things?
Absolutely not.
Why do you think that?
I'm with her. I was always with her 24/7, but I'm always with her, and sometimes it just doesn't make sense because I knew she would be at work and she wouldn't have time to do that. I know my mom would never do anything like that.
So what happens when your father gets angry?
He starts to raise his voice, and once he gets angry at one person and you get in the middle of it, he gets a little upset at you for like getting in the middle of it. And it's not that I want to be, it's just I don't want them fighting. So I try and like, hey, you should probably leave, you know, it's not working right now, so come back and try and talk again later.
You see that cycle that happens right there? Like you're caught in a cycle at 16 that you didn't cause, that you don't want no part of. Right. But unfortunately, you're getting a part of it because adults who should know better are putting you in the middle. Do you live near your father now that he's been out the house?
He lives one floor up from us.
One floor? Was that your mother's choice? Was that your choice? Who decided that he would move one floor up?
I think it was between them two. He needed a new house because they separated.
So now that you're a teenager, how are you coping with your parents arguing?
I talk to my friends a lot, but my boyfriend is my biggest support.
Okay.
I'm with him like 24/7. He is there for me. He's my rock.
You got problems going on in the house, you literally find someone who you can trust and love. My son's mother and I, we were your age when we met, and it was because we felt like we could turn to each other. How are your grades right now?
At the beginning of this, they dropped. They were really bad, C's and D's, and I'm not usually that bad. But I finally just had to realize that I need to focus on my grades and myself, and I had to push all of their issues to the side. And so I focused, and they went up to B's and A's.
Good job.
So.
Look at you. You're talking about that resiliency and strength, right? Come on now. That's what I'm talking about. To say, hold on, let me focus on me already. Like, good. That is great, because I asked you that question because the fact that you can already recognize that what your parents are going through is affecting you, but you still have to figure out how to manage your own life, is tough for you as a young woman. It's tough. You're a little girl. You shouldn't have to figure that out. Someone else should be figuring out how to make things easy for you so you can have that A, so you can do your science project. But unfortunately, that's not your reality. When we come back, y'all, I'm gonna be talking to Harold, Diamond's father, because I really need to understand what is going on, and does he understand how his actions are affecting his daughter? We'll be right back. Coming up, talk to me about why you think she's cheating on you.
Okay, I got a voicemail.
Okay.
Multiple voicemails.
Let me hear.
You hear her?
You're caught in a cycle at 16 that you didn't cause.
It breaks my heart sometimes, yeah.
Yeah.
It destroys the relationship with what we had.
So we've been talking to 16-year-old Diamond, who says she is tired of her parents arguing. I think it's time to meet her father and find out what exactly is going on. So everyone, please help me welcome Harold to my stage.
How you doing, Tom?
Harold, you sharp.
How you doing?
You sharp.
You are too.
Oh, come please take a seat.
Thank you.
Harold said he's not coming to play with the outfit today. Okay. All right. All right, Harold. I want to know what motivated you to be here today.
My daughter.
Yes.
She's the youngest. My daughters are special to me. She made me change my life.
So what has gone wrong with the relationship with your daughter?
Well, me and my daughter used to be close. I'm a chef by trade. So that's how I bonded with her. When she was younger, I would have her at the stove, teaching her how to cook.
Yeah.
That's what we always did
All right.
through the holidays. That was our thing.
Oh, I like the little picture of you too. All right. So now tell me, what is going on right now between you and Diamond's mom, Julie?
We separated.
Okay.
You know, we used to be like best friends.
I talked to your daughter, and she said then you started accusing her mother of damaging your things. Talk to me about that.
I'm very observant of people and also of my surroundings. If I ain't got nobody else around me but her, where is it coming from?
You told my producers that she's cheating on you. Talk to me about why you think she's cheating on you.
Okay, I got a voicemail.
Okay.
Not just one, multiple voicemails. And here's the way I see it. When I first got it, I had to process it. And the first part of that was anger. So rather than say something to her about it, I had to bag up and just hold it. And it took me time to mature to that point.
All right, so we have one of the voicemails, and I want to hear this because you said this is your proof for her cheating. I don't know what you're pointing at because that don't sound like nothing to me. You pointing like that was about to make you was about to make a point right there. That sounds like a pocket dial.
No.
That sounds like a pocket dial.
No.
Honestly.
Listen, 18 years, I know what that is. She know what it is. But here's the thing.
But what are you hearing in that would make you think that was more? All I heard was click, 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 click.
Though, here's the thing, though. Why would I even receive a pocket dial like that? Like if you at work and you doing the right things, how do I get stuff like that in 18 years and this stuff? And it was more than one time with different.
Do you have any other else? Because I would like to hear it. Because the thing is, because that didn't give me any proof. And again, the thing for me is, as I say always, my intention is to help you, is to
Yes,
help
sir.
your family.
Yes.
It's also to really make sure Diamond walks away knowing that she can live in a family where love is going to lead,
Right.
where she is put first.
Right.
And so if you're telling me that there's dysfunction because of the fact that there's cheating,
No.
and that's your proof?
No.
Well then, I'm saying you already done failed this case. So if you got your phone, you might as well play something else for me. Otherwise.
This her right here at work.
Okay, let me hear. She sound like she at work typing.
Hold on. No,
Okay,
she
hold
ain't
on.
typing. You gonna hear the guy in the background saying shh, shh, shh. Every time you hear her, oh yeah. It's hard. Yeah, right.
Okay, I'm going to give you the benefit of not a lot of doubt. A small amount of doubt because
You hear that guy? Rewind it. Rewind.
I heard it. Only reason I'm gonna give you a little bit small amount of doubt. See, I'm glad that I asked for this because the thing is that at least there's an interaction with another man in that one.
Right.
So at least I can understand that possibly because even though she's at work, and so I'm like, if she's at work, you're gonna talk to somebody else. So I would say, okay, if you really feel at 18 years that maybe your ex has not talked to someone at work, maybe she has never been told at work to shh, which seems like a normal work thing to do. I'm gonna give you a little bit of benefit of the doubt. But that still doesn't explain why this has gotten so toxic.
Yeah,
that
right.
still doesn't explain why your daughter would be hitting me up and saying something's going on. So listen, when we come back, we'll meet Diamond's mom, Julie. So stay with us. Why do you think she's cheating?
I got multiple voicemails. You hear her? Oh yeah.
Welcome back, everyone. Please help me right now welcome Harold's ex and Diamond's mother, Julie, to the show. All right, so I need to know from you, because I've heard from Harold now, and I've heard from Diamond. Why did you and Harold break up?
Over a pocket dial. A pocket dial.
I just heard it. I just
Yes,
heard it.
ruined my whole life. We went from having a house to not having nothing.
Tell me more about the voicemail, because he's played another one
I'm a
where he
CNA,
said,
so it's in my pocket. Do I build bonds with every person I work with? Yes, you got to have a bond to take care of people. You have to, for them to trust you. Do I joke around with them? Yes, I do.
Yeah.
But
You
that's,
should.
they're 80 or 90-year-old men.
Right?
Come on now, Harold.
No. Person I loved and trusted
I would have believed you,
changed.
Harold. I would have asked you.
I did.
And I told you it
When I
was
first-
true. I was loyal. I'm loyal. So, like.
I am too.
Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
I am.
If you were so loyal, you would have believed your best friend.
I did believe
No,
you.
you didn't.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
When I
All right,
first
let's
okay, Harold, I'm
much.
gonna say this because I have to observe and listen, and you are gaslighting her a little bit. Because right now, you just said to me that you're upset, you don't like it, you didn't like it, you had to let it go, and now right now
I
she
did.
said, hey, well, I lost my best friend. You're like, yeah, you did what I'm glad you talked to folks. I'm glad you did all that. That's gaslighting. If you're gonna communicate, you have to be honest and communicate.
I'm agreeing with her.
Well, but you weren't before. So if you were actually hurt the way you just displayed to me, then you can be real with that and say, I
Right.
was hurt by it. And the only reason I'm bringing this up is because I'm starting to see the symptoms of how this relationship is working, and I'm going to continue to observe because that's going to let me know how this is affecting Diamond.
Yes.
So listen, Harold has accused you of cheating. Yes. Please tell me right now, this is your words, because I always like to be blunt about it. Have you cheated on Harold?
Not that he don't know about. The first
No.
The first
No,
year
no,
we
it
both
ain't nothing.
cheated.
Lies.
The first year we
Lies.
both cheated.
No,
Okay.
you cheated.
Oh, you didn't get someone pregnant?
Who? Who I get pregnant? Who I get pregnant? Where's the proof?
What we can focus on is the fact that she did admit she cheated, which I
Right.
was surprised by.
Right.
And she said you cheated too.
Our first year, yes.
No. Where we at now? We both want the same thing. We both care about our daughter, right?
I get it.
So, I mean,
Well,
the
no,
back and forth.
Well, you brought it up, so you
Right,
can't say that
right.
because again, I'm gonna
finna-
show you. Nope.
The back and forth between
You saying
me-
the back and forth right now? You're trying to deflect.
No,
and so you can't do that.
I'm
gonna hold you accountable.
Right.
Nope. You're a charming
Appreciate
man.
that.
It's from your point of view. You said at work that you have to engage with people, you have to talk to people.
You have to build a relationship
What
with
do you
everyone.
do for a living that why you would have to do
I'm a
this?
CNA.
Explain that to me because I don't know what that is.
CNA is people in a, like I work in a nursing home.
Okay.
You have to earn their trust for them to trust you,
Got
to
it.
take care of them. You have to build a bond with each individual, and they become your family. They do.
What is the status of your relationship?
The whole time we've been separated, I haven't been with nobody but her.
Oh, so you're separated and you're still sleeping together?
We've been separated for, I would say,
I'd
2
say-
years, 2.5 years.
You left me
Yeah,
on Mother's
dude.
Day.
You told me to leave. I got the voicemail for that, too.
I'm not even gonna lie. I probably left him a mean voicemail.
Okay, this is the thing. The minute that you're separated, unless you've had clear boundaries set and agreed upon, then she's free to do what she wants to do and you're free to do what you want to do.
Right.
And that's just the truth of the matter. But now you also made accusations that Julie was damaging your things. Julie, how do you feel about those accusations?
That broke my heart.
Why did it break your heart?
In ways like he won't ever understand. Because I would never do that, ever. Why would I damage our own things, let alone your stuff?
Okay.
That's petty stuff. That's like little kids stuff.
What's the deal with the car?
Every last one of my cars she damaged. She
How?
put stuff in my car.
Really,
I swear for a
Harold?
living God.
Really?
I had my producers go through your social media, and we saw that you put this video on Facebook
Yeah.
of you talking about your daughter's mother.
Yeah.
Can I see the video?
I'm not.
Y'all see all this? I put gasoline in my radiator, bro. I've been messing with cars since I was a young teenager, man. And I always know when my cars don't run like they're supposed to or something ain't right. The girl done set up and destroyed everything in our house, man. Messed up my datings. She posted on them, scratched them all up. See that? I ain't worked this hard. I paid $2,000 cash for these man. The car I ain't so much worried about. She scratched on it, but all that's got to be stripped off anyway. But look what she did to my datings. Y'all see that? Spiteful ex-drug addict, bro. Drug addict. Meth head. If you ever with a woman on meth, run. Run. Look at this, man.
Okay,
See the
all right,
rainbow?
hold on. We
That's
can
coming out
stop. We
my
can stop the video.
radiator,
We can stop the video.
I ain't got to
We can
lie,
stop the
look.
video. We can stop the video. As a father who just told me that your daughter's your priority, how could you ever post a video on social media disrespecting your child's mother?
Because I was mad.
Okay.
Mad
But
at him.
do you know, understand that videos like that have ripple effects? So you're targeting one person, but you don't realize that bullet has ricocheted off of her and went straight to your daughter. And how does that make you feel knowing that your daughter could have seen that?
I wasn't thinking when I did it. I just did it. It was the anger. It got to the point where it was overwhelming because things were happening. And like I said, I didn't have people around me. I wasn't having people at my house or none. These things had to come from inside my house.
But again, at the end of the day, what I'm bringing up to you is the ricochet of your effects on your
Understand.
daughter. So listen, everyone, I think it's time to see a breakthrough. When we come back, I will bring Diamond back, and I'm getting to work. Coming up. So, Harold, I'm gonna ask you directly, is Julie affecting your car? Did she damage your car?
You are the five.
Get off my stage.
I'm loyal. So like
I am too.
if you were so loyal, you would have believed your best friend.
I did believe.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Have you cheated on Harold?
Not that he don't know about.
Lies.
The first year we
Lies.
both cheated.
No, you cheated.
All right, welcome back, everyone. Let's bring Diamond back out so we can try to start to heal this family. Diamond, please come on back. I want to know, Diamond, do you have any positive memories of your parents and your family?
A little bit, yeah. Going out to eat as a family, yeah.
I just asked your daughter if she has any positive memories. You said y'all been together for 18 years. She's 16 years old. That affected you. Why?
My family's important to me, you know? I'm not gonna be here forever. I wanna fix things with her mom, you know? I moved right upstairs from her so I could watch over them.
How does that affect you, Julie?
It hurts. It does hurt because that means I failed somewhere. I am sorry
Why are you sorry?
that you don't have good memories with us as a family.
As a family, we got good memories separate.
Yeah.
What do you think about this?
It sucks because I don't remember really any good moments.
Something else that you've been doing where you've been putting your daughter in the middle. She brought it up, this whole car damage. You said that you thought the mother damaged your car. You thought, your daughter even said you've accused her of damaging it as well.
I didn't accuse her. I knew she knew some of the stuff that was.
It hurts because I know I would never. You're my dad. Why would I ever destroy your things?
Okay.
You know, that doesn't help me destroying your things when you're the one who provides for me.
So, Harold, I'm gonna ask you directly. Is Julie affecting your car? Did she damage your car? You don't have to be afraid of the truth.
Yes. My daughter didn't.
See, so this is the moment right here where it breaks my heart for you. Because I feel the emotion. I know you want to be better as a man, as a father, but you're scared to be.
Not at all.
Yes, you are. Harold, you're afraid to be. The fact that you had to pause when I asked you, you know that she did not damage it. But the thing is that you know that Julie didn't damage it. And the thing is that I'm trying to show you right now is that by you holding on to this narrative, the only person it's really hurting is your daughter. Your daughter is shaking her head right now saying, this narrative is hurting me. Look at your daughter shaking her head. She's in agreement with me. So you keep holding on to this story about damage, this and that, because what is it? The car is done. The $2,000 is gone. So why is it, if something is affecting your daughter, why are you going to still keep holding on to it?
I've been letting it go. I can't change what's already done.
You could change it by acknowledging and saying, I'm sorry right now.
I am sorry. I'm sorry for involving you. I'm willing to do whatever it takes to change, to communicate with you and her in a better way.
This is the first step for you. And I know this is about to be a hard road for you. But I want you to know that something you said to me earlier, Diamond, when you said that you pulled yourself up and you started to make sure your grades got back up, there's a strength in you that knows what is right. And I want you to hold onto that strength for the rest of your life. Because your parents right now are trying to get to a space where they can do right by you. And I'm sorry they're not in that space fully. But I need you to know that you deserve the best life. You hear me? And if you ever find yourself in this, leave. We'll be right back. Coming up.
You have cameras in each other's house. If you could zoom in, you see a guy picture on the phone.
So
now, what's your excuse? What did you do last night? Because according to you, you told me you was getting you some.
Ricky says he loves his girlfriend, Rhonda, and he's even ready to marry her, which is very sweet. But he doesn't know if he can build a life with a woman he believes is lying to him and having an affair. Ricky says he has indisputable proof that Rhonda has been cheating on him for almost a year. Everyone, please help me welcome Ricky to my show. Okay, Ricky, I'm glad you're here, but I want to hear what's going on between you and Rhonda?
I mean, I love this girl. She's a beautiful woman. We've been together for a year and a half.
Mm-hmm. You said you've been together a year and a half, yet you think for a year she's been cheating on you. What is giving you that suspicion?
Because I have videotapes. We have cameras in each other's house.
So you have videotapes. Did you bring it in here for me to see?
Yes, I did.
Okay, can I watch them?
Yes. Okay. That's her texting on the phone. She throws down the phone. If you could zoom in, you see a guy picture on the phone.
Okay.
That's the guy picture on the phone.
Okay.
And I mean, and that's the recent picture. That's not even a month ago.
Okay. Do we have any other videos that you brought?
Yes. That's her, somebody calling, hello?
Okay, hello, yeah. I'm just getting ready to throw some water on me and run over there.
Over there. Oh, run over where? She was supposed to be talking to her girlfriend. Her girlfriend lived right upstairs. Why do you got to run over somewhere? And then
Okay,
it
okay, we
says-
see it again. Okay, and do you have any other videos?
Yes, it's another one.
Okay.
She was in the bed. That's her saying, oh. I got company. I usually ride solo. Now, her sister's in there with her. Why is you saying you talking to your sister if you got company and you riding solo?
Okay, so these 3 videos, I can't really tell from them, but what's interesting to me is why are there cameras in the bedroom?
Because when we first got together, I moved into her apartment.
Okay.
So she said for the safety reasons, she wanted to put a camera in my house. So
For safety reasons, she needed to put a camera in your house?
yeah, that's what she told me.
Okay.
So-
and then how'd she get a camera in her house?
Because I said, you want one in my house? I want one in your house.
Oh, it was tit for tat.
Right.
Y'all clap, hold on, no, I got it. Y'all clapping for tit for tat like that? Y'all really think that's healthy? I thought we were better than that. Y'all really thought that was healthy? Okay. So after all of this, have you caught her doing anything else?
She went to Vegas. When she got down there, I called, she was still partying down there. So she said, I'll call you when I get upstairs. Soon as she get upstairs, I'll call her. No answer. I wait another half an hour, I'll call her again. She don't call me till she gets on the plane. So
For you, that's cause that she's probably cheating.
when she called, when she got on the plane, she said, oh, as soon as I got upstairs, I fell asleep. But you got 5 people in the room with you. Everybody fell asleep at the same time? No, that can't happen like that.
And so has she ever caught you cheating?
No, she haven't.
Okay, does she suspect you
She
cheating?
suspects me of cheating because I called somebody on the phone and I was talking to him on the phone. And now all I said was, do you miss Big Daddy?
So she's seen you on the camera that is in your house saying, do you miss Big Daddy?
Right.
Who were you talking to?
An old friend. Okay. Now, let me tell you, soon as she caught me, she came to my house, she got my phone, she called the girl. The girl told her it wasn't nothing going on. She told me delete her, I deleted her.
And so where y'all at right now?
It's on and off. Because sometimes I feel like I trust her, but then I'm like, no, it's not. Because she seemed like she doing the same thing again.
What did she say when you asked her if she was cheating?
She said, she tells me no. But she tell me she was talking to her girlfriend on the video.
So why can't you believe that?
I know it was not true because if you listen to the whole video, she said telling somebody, I'm gonna throw some water on me.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
So because she said that she was gonna like freshen up and go out, you think that there's something else going on?
And the last part, she said, I wanna run over there and give you some.
Oh, I didn't hear that. Did y'all hear that? I didn't hear that.
You gotta listen to it real close. That's the last part of that video.
Well, listen,
Watch.
everyone, on our commercial break, I'm gonna listen to that video, but when we come back, we're gonna meet Ricky's girlfriend, Rhonda, so stay with us. Coming up, do you drink too much?
I have control over it because I know my limits.
Ricky, 2 days
Yes.
ago, shall we bring it up?
2 days ago.
You are the five.
Get off my stage!
So where y'all at right now?
It's on and off. Because sometimes I feel like I trust her, but then I'm like, no, it's not.
All right, welcome back, friends. I'm here with Ricky, who says his girlfriend Rhonda has been cheating on him, and he caught it all on camera. I want to welcome Rhonda to the show now so we can get her side of the story. Rhonda, come on out. Hello, Rhonda. How are you? Nice to meet you. Yes.
Those are lies. Those are all damn lies. You know damn well that video said I'm going to get up, wash, and go to Easy Pay. Because they ain't say nothing about getting no. I'm strictly.
Okay.
I don't get. I'm a person.
I didn't say.
Yes, you did. I don't want to hear that.
Okay.
Take a seat from me,
Please,
Rhonda.
get real.
Let's look.
No, let's look.
listen-
We can look
listen
at
to
that
the
video all day.
Listen
You
to the
showed it
video.
to every last one of my family members, Ricky.
Yeah.
And they said the same thing. They don't hear it.
Rhonda, before you
my
came out
family
here,
told
Ricky
me.
said to me that he feels that you turn up the TV in your house so that way he can't hear what you're saying. Is that something you do?
No.
Okay. You just said that he showed your entire family this video.
Yes.
What did your family say when they saw that video?
He crazy.
Okay.
They really want me. Some of them say I might as well leave him because he ain't doing nothing but causing me stress.
No.
Do you feel
it's not.
stressed most of the time?
Yes.
You feel stressed.
Because he already know with my lifestyle. I told him when I met him, I'm a very busy woman. I'm an independent woman. I don't need no
understand
man
that.
to validate
I
me.
understand
I
that.
ain't got no reason to go
understand that.
out there and mess
I understand
around
that.
on you. And it's a damn shame. I'm in love with your dumb ass. And I don't even know why. Because I keep getting accused of get cheated. Oh, I called my old boyfriend. That's some.
Rhonda.
So, Rhonda, I want to know from you, what was really going on in the video then?
I was talking to one of my sisters. We was getting ready to go to New York. I was late getting up because we were supposed to leave at 10 o'clock. It was 8 o'clock in the morning when I jumped up. And he's talking about, the camera didn't, what's my phone announces names. The camera didn't pick that up because the camera is motion. If I didn't move, the camera wasn't going to ping. The phone is already ringing.
So while you was in there in the bed with your sister, she stayed the night, and then you say, "Oh, I
That
got
was
company."
a damn TV.
So why do you think he thinks you're cheating? Outside the
Because
videos.
I seem to think he's the one that's doing the cheating. He's very insecure. He done called his other ex-girlfriend to tell her the situation with us. And then he gonna tell, she's under the impression that she's getting back with him.
No.
And then I went through his phone and it was the first number that popped up. So I called it. And he gonna tell, I said, well, you make this decision now. And then he gonna tell her, I wanna be with her. So, then she hang
And
up on him.
I said I wanted to be with you,
That's what I'm saying.
and I'm
telling him, he said, I want to be
So
with
do
her.
you monitor Ricky's phones? I mean, cameras?
No.
You don't
No.
monitor his cameras?
I check him every once in a while.
Okay.
And coincidentally, some said check him because I keep hearing a click in my own camera. I'm sitting there talking on the phone. He's sitting there monitoring me, listening to everything I'm saying like I'm trying to hide something.
Well, why did you agree to have a camera in your bedroom?
Well, where I live at, that's the only room that it can be at. Because he think I'm screwing everything under the sun. Just like he told me last night, I was out in a damn hotel room. And if you check the camera, unlike you, I stayed in that room all night. I ain't leave out till 9, 10 this morning to go get breakfast.
So you
Now,
think the
what's your excuse? What did you do last night?
I went out and got me something to eat.
Yeah, eat and what else? Because according to you, you told me you was getting you some.
Getting something to eat.
Nah,
Something to
that was not the topic of the
Something to
conversation.
eat.
That was not the topic of
Something
the
to
conversation.
eat.
It was not the conversation we was having.
Okay.
1 o'clock in the morning, you're telling me you're done.
So I want to know, why don't you trust each other?
I don't trust him because of the first time with that girl, and then he turned around and did it the second time.
What second time?
It was not two of the same girls. You telling me the one that you was talking about going to get Big Daddy, I heard you tell him that I was the one that I called her. Yes, I told you to call her the next day. Any other woman out here knows, if you messing with a man and you know he's seeing another woman, if she calls you and say, yo, you do anything, they gonna say no.
No. No.
Come on.
Okay.
I was not born yesterday.
I know.
And I know you done stored their numbers up under a different name.
No, I did not.
Please.
Okay, how did you two meet?
Believe it or not, on Facebook.
Y'all met on Facebook?
On
Yeah.
Facebook.
Who liked the video first?
I don't know.
Who sent it to whose DMs? Who talks first? Did you
I
talk to
think
her
he
first?
did.
Okay.
I did, because I thought I had found me somebody who I really wanted to be with. I really love this woman. And it hurts me, like I told you. But it's hard to trust somebody if you know they constantly keep doing something behind your back.
All right, everyone, we'll be right back with more.
Any other woman out here knows, if you messing with a man and you know he's seeing another woman and she calls you and say, yo, you do anything, they gonna say no.
No.
Come on, I was not born yesterday.
At this point in your life, do you really feel like you should be going to these games?
No, I shouldn't.
So then why are you? And you as well. You are a beautiful woman, you are a handsome man, and you're in the prime of your life where you should be enjoying time, not have somebody checking up on you. Why are y'all adding all this unnecessary drama to your life?
I ain't adding, I'm about to get rid of it.
Oh.
Especially if it don't straighten up today, it's done.
That's why I came on the show. I want this to work out.
Okay, so what do you think you need to do to have this work out? Because she just told you right now that she's ready to leave.
So I'm going to have to do what I got to do to make this
work.
work.
What does he need to do to make this work?
Stop accusing me of these bold-faced lies that he keep coming up with.
Do you think you can do that?
Yeah, I'm going to work on it.
Do you think you can take the cameras out of the bedroom?
No.
I can't.
No.
Okay, because the part of the thing that I realize is that not only is this unnecessary drama in both of your lives, there's a control element that's happening here. By having a camera in her bedroom is your way of controlling and dictating her actions and seeing what she's doing. Listen, you should never have a camera in your partner's bedroom. That is an invasion of privacy, and it's doing nothing but showing that you are too insecure to believe that your woman is okay with being trustworthy. I already asked you why they were put in there. My question to you was, can you take it out? And you said no. So that's why I said there's a part of control here.
All right.
Because what you're doing here is you're just trying to control her actions. Whatever it was put in for, we've seen that the cameras in are making your relationship worse. So you got to take those cameras out.
From the day I met you to today, I have not cheated on you or thought about cheating on you.
So accusations have to stop. What else has to stop?
The drinking.
There we go. The only reason that you got all this time to be doing something, I figured there was something going on with alcohol or some other moments. Do you drink too much?
I have control over it because I know my limits.
Vicky, 2 days ago, shall we bring it up?
2 days ago.
3 days ago. Come on now, stop. You said you want to try to fix it, you want to get yourself some help. Stop lying.
I am. But I got help.
Help with what? There's no guys giving away you got help in 2 days.
When you're drinking too much, it's causing you to feel paranoid, it's causing you to make irrational decisions. And you're at a point in your life where one of those irrational decisions is connected. That drinking is connected directly to this camera, which is making you feel paranoid, making you feel like something else going on. I watched those videos. If I watched and saw my partner wake up and say, oh, I'm getting ready, going somewhere, I gotta wash myself off, not one point of him is gonna think that they're cheating. You think they're cheating because you just drank and there's paranoia. Would you agree with that?
No.
Would you agree
because
with that?
it was,
no, I'm gonna
it
ask
was,
you.
listen,
I'm gonna ask with you. Would you agree with that?
Yes.
Thank you. Because I've been doing this for a long time.
Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do.
Sometimes. There we go. We're getting closer to it.
Not all the time.
Yeah. I'm not gonna accuse you of being an alcoholic because I don't know your life. What I am gonna say is that right now there's...
I used to be an alcoholic.
Yes.
I admit.
I appreciate that.
I went to rehab and I finished the program and I came back out.
Those things are causing anxiety and a lot of issues in your life. And as two, you want to say something?
The drinking, that's if he don't admit 100%, there's no such thing as was an alcoholic. Okay? Once you're alcoholic, I don't care how clean you are. Once you're a drug addict, I don't care how clean you are. You're a drug addict.
I understand that.
And there's no change in that. But that drinking, bite me on my shoulder and choke me, when your ass got the hell up, you know you got a problem. I knocked your ass out, and I would do it again.
All right.
So that drinking got to stop.
What we're hearing now is the real truth of this relationship. There's alcoholism, there's drinking that's playing into your relationship. It's causing mistrust, it's causing paranoia, and this is being stemmed from you. And so what I have to say to you is that you already know, I can see you're a strong woman. You're with this man because you see something in him that you love. And I believe you're a very lovable man. But for you, you already know it. Until he gets control of this, that your relationship is always going to be toxic. And you are too fine, you are too fly to be in this toxic situation. So step one is the cameras have to go. If you can't commit to getting rid of the cameras, then you got to go. And that's going to be the truth.
Thank you. Exactly.
Once the cameras go, you got to start working on your addiction with alcohol, because that addiction with alcohol is going to plague this relationship forever. Now I'm going to ask you this: would you like help with your addiction with alcohol? Because I can help you there.
I'll take the help.
Thank you.
I will take
I
the
will
help.
give you that help. I will give you that help. Listen, everyone. Listen, everyone. As we know, when you're in a relationship, it can be hard, it can be difficult, but you have to remember that sometimes the thing that you think is the obvious reason is not really. You got to dig deeper. You got to figure out what's going on, and you have to be willing to make the change. We saw that today, and I'm proud of you, and I think y'all going to work out in the end. Everyone, thank you for being with us. Come back next time, friends, so we can keep talking and growing. Remember, I love you.